The demolition has continued steadily at the abandoned farm we bought last year. We have now finally really figured out what people mean when they say that most of your time will be spent on organizing things. So to cross at least one worry of our endless list of things to do and organize, we bought my dad's old van to move some stuff around more easily. We had only owned the van for just 4 days until my husband came back home from work at night and said that the window of our van has been smashed in.
It's such a happy day. I'm glad I spent it with you.
We decided to not fix the window for now. That way, if someone feels like they need to check if there's something to steal in the car, they can just kind of walk straight in. You're welcome, thieves.
Täältä löytyy iskän biisilista. Täällä on ensimmäisenä Teuvo, sen jälkeen Via Dolorosa, Rock'n'Roll, Communication Breakdown. Onkohan se Mätsi nimi? Coveri.
The amount of trash that's coming out of this house is mind-blowing. So the van came into a good use very quickly. We tried to squeeze all the insulation wool into the van because it would fill the rented trash container in a second. And because the waste center charges by cubic meters, we really tried to use every inch just to save a little bit of cash.
Hyvät veteransu.
As the layers of the house were slowly getting peeled off, it was a little easier to imagine that someday this will be our home. And still, after so many months of owning this place, I say home very hesitantly. With old houses, you really can't fully know what to expect. So many things could still go wrong. And I'm just so scared that all of this goes south and all of our hard work will be for nothing. I guess these are very common thoughts for anybody in this same situation. But we have no choice but to keep on going. When you're working on a project that has no end in sight, I think it's important to stop and celebrate when reaching even the smallest milestones.
Ja, kyllä sitä
I guess my husband hasn't reached the same level of optimism just yet. So this has been the cycle of our days. I wake up before sunrise to work. I finish work after the sun has gone down. We come to the house in darkness. We work, and we go home in the evening. I feel like it's just dark all the time.
Every day is a struggle. Every day is a trial. Every day is a failure. I have to walk another mile. I'll go wherever you go. Every day is a heartbeat. Every day another moan. Every day is a gallows. I can feel it in the bone. I'm alone. Take me home. As you make the bed, so let's lie. Every day is a rabbit trap and walk the lamb. Do you think you can sue me for that? As a judge of the land, I'll go wherever you go. This life doesn't go well with me. I'm not a member of the band. Do you think you can like me despite that sitting on God's right hand? I'm alone. Take me home. As you make the bed.
We have now almost got the living room floor off. I think we're gonna get this done today, so then 2 of the rooms over there are finished, like demolished, and this one, and then we only have that small room left, and then the kitchen is gonna be hard because it has beautiful floorboards that I don't wanna ruin. The worst part is that my fingers and toes are cold all the time. Like, I get hot when we do the demolition, but these things it's cold everywhere.
Ketä on? Tiedätkö se edessä?
The house was pretty much empty when we got it, but some memories of the times gone by were found in the attic. Shit tons of shoes. Probably more than 40 pairs of shoes of all sizes. It tickles me to try and imagine the people wearing these. A fancy lady with high heels. And a small boy with his coat. To me, history is always present in my imagination.
Number, I don't know what, but I don't think it matters anyway. So I just finished work and I'm going to the house. My husband has been there for a couple of hours. We ripped off the living room floor yesterday, or finished it, and I had hopes we could save it and just paint it, but because the price of the wood is so high that I don't feel comfortable getting a new floor. But we started to take it off and it was just impossible to get out as a whole. It was nailed in different directions, and yeah, so it's completely ruined. And now my husband is at the house like sawing the floorboards that we're gonna use as firewood, because there's no heating. There's fireplaces, but none of those can be used yet. So we have a can outside the house where we keep fire whenever we're at the house, and that's the only place we can like keep ourselves warm, because it's a bit cold in the house. So yeah, we're gonna go and continue the work. We have the middle room floor left, which is pure hell. I don't know what they have done to attach the floor. The middle room's floor is a mess to take off, but it's not a big room, so we're just hoping the kitchen floor that's still left is gonna be a bit easier. And under there's beautiful old floorboards that we need to take off completely, like whole, like we don't want to ruin them, so we'll see how that goes. But hopefully today we'll get the middle room floor off, but I'm not too positive about it because it takes so much time. I have loved these drives back and forth to the house when it's winter and it's dark, because it's so cozy in the warm car, and we just drink tea or coffee and listen to the radio. And it feels so good to kind of wind down after being at the house and doing the work, and before you get home and just get to relax for a bit. But yeah, now I have my coffee here and I'm ready to work. Yeah! Ilmoja piel. Lumimies. winter fashion. Layer off.
That day marked the day that I had to tell my husband that I've been irrationally horrified of pipes of all sorts ever since I was a kid.
this.